Oh, bitch is being uppity tonight. What up, what up, what up? What's crapping? Give it a minute or two for some people to get in here. Weight loss is going good. Mom's improving a little bit more every day. Things are pretty damn good for everything going on. Weight loss is going well. Like I said, we'll give it a few minutes to get some people in here, shoot the shit. Football, a lot of preseason football going on. Can't wait for the regular season to start. Excited about that. I know it was only one game, but the Patriots look pretty damn good. I know they didn't play the starters, but definitely encouraging. Helped mom get cleaned up, got her in the shower. Well, gave her a shower, a quick shower, washed her hair. See if anyone's around on this Sunday night to chop it up. Excited for UFC 319 coming up.
I've achieved so much. This way. Yes. Rikas loves MMA.
Right here, you can't breathe. I set up so many things for you. Just come here. The darts has come, the guillotine's come, the strikes come.
He only wants to train. He just wants to be the best at everything.
If he shoots in, and we're waiting, boom! There's so many things.
He's the hardest worker I've ever seen.
I'm going to murder you from here. I'm probably going to knock you out.
And he's always had this amazing ability and style.
Duplessis has such an odd style. The way he moves, it's difficult to gauge because it's awkward, but it's very effective.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to UFC 319. No doubt about it. There was some crazy finishes the other night. I watched a little bit of it. What was it, last night? I watched some of it. I didn't make it to the final fight because I had to get up to give my mom medication, so I tried to get some sleep early. But I saw that guy get power bombed. Oh my God. Bad, violent. I saw that. I saw the power bomb. I saw Delidze get knocked out or choked out. Rodriguez, I think it was. He looked really good. If it wasn't Rodriguez, it was Hernandez. It was one or the other. Hernandez. Excuse me. That was a pretty good fight. The powerbomb, that little Asian guy got smashed so hard. I'm glad he's okay. That kid Smith. I thought he was going to put him down into the basement of whatever building they were in, the Apex or whatever. Super duper violent. Violent. Like a real deal powerbomb, not a fake powerbomb WWE. Massive powerbomb. Knocked the dude out cold. Knocked the dude out cold. I was like, wow. What's up? What's happening? So yeah, just still working out, taking care of mom. Might go to the beach tomorrow. We'll see. I think my aunt's supposed to come by and spend some time with her, give me a little break. I'm doing pretty good, Blob. How are you? Trying not to be a blob myself. Trying to lose 100 pounds. I lost 30 something so far. Glad you're doing well. Well, yeah, just hanging. Came on here to talk. Some of my subscribers are losing weight with me. And we talk sports. We talk all different stuff. So I just came on for a bit, see if anyone wanted to shoot the stuff, say hello, talk about anything under the sun, just about. Well, I have a break while my mom's taking a nap. It's a lot of work taking care of someone that's been through a big surgery. Whew. A lot of work. And I'm grateful to do it. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean like I'm not complaining about it. It's a lot of work, though. A lot of freaking work. My goal in life? Try to be a good person. A decent person. I'm not perfect at it. I can be an asshole. Try to be halfway decent. Try to live a happy life. Go to the beach as much as I can. Try and lose this weight. Do the things I enjoy. Make enough money just so I'm okay. I don't got to be rich, but I'd like to be okay. What about you, Blob? I don't know, Luke. I never had that issue. Thank God. But yeah, that's about it. Preseason football has been pretty cool. Patriots are starting to look okay. I know Jaden Daniels and them guys didn't play all their starters on defense either, but the Patriots looked much better the other night. I'm excited about that. I'm excited for the UFC fight coming up. That's cool, Blob. Go for it. You can do it, man. You can do anything you want. If you put your mind to it and you work hard, you might not be the biggest ever, but if you enjoy doing it and you make a little bit of money doing it, go for it. Who cares about the money if you enjoy it? I don't get paid to go to the beach. I still go. A lot of times I have to pay to go. Well, if I'm not with my buddy, I have to pay to go. Depending on the beach, but go for it, man. There's a lot of knuckleheads that make a lot of money, man. You know, fucking some of these people, if they can do it, anyone can. You just got to figure out if you want to be a knucklehead and look like an asshole or not. You know? And even when you're a good person, sometimes you're an asshole. So later, Blob. Be good. Take care. All right, cool. Peace. Sweet dreams. But yeah, that's about all I've been up to. Watching some of the football, working out, taking care of my mom after her surgery, trying to hit the beach a bit. Watched a little UFC last night. I watched some because I'm taking care of my mom and shit. She watches all the old sitcoms. I've been watching Everybody Loves Raymond a little bit. I haven't seen it in years. I forgot how funny that show was. That show is pretty freaking funny sometimes. Mike and Molly too. I watched a little bit of that. I might rent a movie tonight. We'll see. Kind of seeing everything that's out lately, but might try to look for something. I watched that. It's not new, but I watched the second Top Gun Maverick like last week. That was pretty damn good. I watched it I think I watched it twice. I might watch that again. That movie was fucking good, especially for a remake. Very good. Not a remake, excuse me, a sequel. If you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, go watch it. Watch it. I'm telling you. I watched it on Paramount on cable TV, but it's part of my cable TV program package. But very, very good movie for a sequel that took like 30 years to make. I got a lot of motivation from it, actually. I'm a cornball, like, especially with vintage stuff I grew up with. I cried during part of the movie. I'm not going to ruin and say any of the scenes, but part of the movie, there was twice during the movie I cried. Maybe 3 times. The ending of it is so badass. The whole thing's badass, but the ending is intense. Very intense ending. What up, Hugo? Chilling like a villain, man. How you been? Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. Likes always help the channel. They don't cost anything. I'm pretty good, Hugo. I've been trying to lose weight. It's going well. I've been doing it successfully. My mom just had a major surgery. I'm taking care of her. She's improving. She's doing much better than she was. And that's it. Right now, watching some preseason football, getting ready for the season. Watching a little UFC. You sad? So many bad words about me? I don't know what you mean. Unless you're a troll with different names, I don't really know what you mean. I don't know what that has to do with me. I have no idea what that has to do with me, buddy. What up, James? I like that there's been more returns and how they switched it a little bit. I just wish they were allowed. I think the defense should be allowed to run down. I get why they're doing it because they don't want so many people to get hurt, but it worked out all right for the Patriots the other night. Trayvon Henderson took one to the house 100 yards. But I like old school style football. I like kicks being returned. So it's kind of cool how they're working on that. And I don't know the rule exactly. Oh, Hugo, go fuck yourself. I don't owe you shit. What favor did you show me? I'm gonna block you in a minute because I don't really give a fuck. How about that? But I don't even know you that well. I think you've been in my chat a few times. You always say the same shit. I don't really know what I owe you. Mr. Beast Burger or Travis Scott Burger. I've never eaten either one, Night Demon. Matter of fact, bye, Hugo. I had enough of retardedness. I have no problem booting people. What up, bro? What up, man? But I went to McDonald's for my mom today. She wanted McDonald's because she's been in the hospital for like a week. And I've been like making food for her and shit. But she's like, I'd really like a chocolate shake, a small fry, and a burger. I went and got it for her. That shit was $11, dude. The fucking medium shake was like a small when I was a kid. I was like, holy shit. I know I look like I eat a lot of fast food. I don't. I can't stand fast food. However, the fucking place smelled fantastic. I can see why people eat that shit like crazy. But for a fucking regular burger, not a double, not a McDouble, not nothing special, a burger, a small fry, and a medium chocolate shake, $11. Crazy. I gained most of my weight because I had health problems. I was drinking sweet alcoholic beverages for a long time, not exercising besides what my job was, and stress and shit, and eating a lot of pre-made shit. And over 6-7 years, it fucking caught up to me. Maybe not 7, probably the last 5 or 6. But I can see how people get fucking strung out on fast food. Driving by that place, eating healthy. I haven't eaten any junk. Actually, I lie. I've eaten 1 Hoodsie cup in 48 days. That's 100 calories of ice cream. 100 calories worth of ice cream is all the junk I've eaten in 48 days. But I can see how people fucking love fast food, especially if you eat it all the time and you fucking crave it, and that's your go-to. That place smelled it smelled good. I can see why people go crazy for that shit. Yeah, she's doing all right, CB. Thank you for asking. She had spinal surgery. Back surgery.
My birthday too.
But she's getting better here and there. I just helped her wash up a little while ago. She's getting there little by little. She's got a lot of rehab to do. She's got a lot of physical therapy to do, but she's trying. I got to give her that. She's trying. Sometimes I catch her walking on her own with the walker. And I'm like, let me know when you're going to do that, because I'm washing laundry, or I'm, doing something else, or I'm laying down for a little bit, getting a break. And she's trying. I know she's in massive pain. I know she's in massive pain by the pain medicine they sent home. They just don't give everyone pain medicine like that. So, but she's doing the best she can. She's mending. She's having more problems with when you have surgeries like that, big surgeries. I've had a lot of big surgeries. When your body's healing, you get like these sharp pains from your nerves in your body healing and your body mending. And she gets a lot of those. And she can't stay. She's got to like stand up and sit and change her position. And there's only a couple positions she can be in. So she's got to switch it up a lot. So it's hard to do anything because she can't stay in one position for too long or it starts to drive her a little crazy. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it. What you been up to? What up, Ace? Salute, baby. How you doing, man? Oh, if your wife cheated, you need to bounce. If she cheated, pack your shit and leave. Because that shit's over. Unless you want to be a cuck. Or tell her pack her shit and leave. One way or the other. If everything's in your name, tell her to get the fuck out. I think that's Skittles. Skittles and something else. Oh, then I don't know, bro. That sucks. That sucks. Start rebuilding your life. That's what's up, Ace. How's the family? How's shit on the West Coast? Who's your football team, Ace? Raiders, was it? Or Chargers? I can't remember. I thought you liked one of the teams out west. Rams, maybe. And if your wife cheated on you and you have kids with her, which I think you're probably just bullshitting, if you can prove she cheated on you, she's fucked. It's against the law. It's adultery. If you can prove that shit, she might not get shit. This fucking chat. Keeps acting up. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Did all the shit I gotta do for the day. Figured I'd come on here, shoot the shit. I don't think there's any sports on. I'll look real quick. Maybe we'll catch a little football game tonight or something. Oh shit. 4:05, it's probably over. Bummer. Miami and Chicago, Saints and Chargers. Even that, it's gonna be the end of that fucking game by now, I'm sure. And all the scrubs are in.
But it was a lot of great memories.
Gator 17!
Really? Niners, nothing? I thought you liked the West Coast team. I must be mistaking you with someone else. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, the game's over, unfortunately. But I figure I'd come on online for a little bit, say hello to my subscribers, check in. Some people are trying to lose weight with me. Some people have questions and asked if I was going live. So I try to go live at least a couple of times a week throughout the weight loss until sports get going again. It rubs the lotion on its skin. But the weight loss is going good. Mom's good. Chilling. Just chilling. See if anyone wanted to come through and talk, shoot the shit about anything. Well, I got a few minutes to myself. That UFC shit last night was fucking wild. A little bit of it. That guy that got power bombed. Holy shit. Some guy got power bombed in UFC last night. Got knocked out cold. Bad. Dangerous. They had to take him to the fucking emergency room and do tests on him just to make sure. Supposedly he's okay. It was violent. Violent. I think it's the worst one I ever seen. There's been a couple bad ones. This one last night was insane. Absolutely insane. This Asian dude got almost put through the fucking concrete. I'm surprised the ring didn't collapse. He got smashed. That's the one thing about jiu-jitsu. You got to know when to let go. That guy picked him up. He should have just let go and grabbed his leg. He didn't let go. He got put through the mat almost. Bad. Bad. One of the most violent knockouts I've ever seen. In a way that doesn't happen often. Absolutely brutal. The dude stood on his tippy toes and dropped the guy from above his head. And they weren't big guys, but man, he fucking gave him the power bomb from hell. The power bomb from hell in that UFC last night, that fight night. And the kid that did it, his father was a fighter. His last name's Smith. I think he's 8-0 or 9-0 now. Dude, he got on his tippy toes and dropped this dude on his fucking head, on his neck. Bink. Good night. Insane. Glad the guy's okay. If that shit didn't happen in a ring, that guy'd probably be dead. If it ever happened on like concrete, oh my God. Look it up. I think it was Vegas 109 it was called or something. Look it up. Even if you put power bomb finish UFC yesterday. Oh. I'll even try to find a link to something you can look up on YouTube. Dude, it was bad. I'm telling you, even if you don't like UFC, you should watch it. If you look up UFC powerbomb, it's probably the first thing that comes up. Yeah. Elijah Smith slams Toshiomi Kazama in first round of UFC Vegas 109. Dude, he fucking folded this guy in half. Bad. Bad. It might be better than Rampage's in Pride. Rampage had a real nasty one in Pride. But Elijah Smith's TKO powerbomb, one of the most violent things I've ever seen. If it, like I said, if it happened on concrete, that dude fucking dead. The back of his head's bleeding out. Would have cracked his skull. All the way to the fucking white meat. Worse, all the way to the brain. Unreal. The dude should have let go of his fucking body triangle. I would have let go. Fuck that. You ain't picking me up in the air and slamming me on my head. I'll let go. I don't know why he didn't let go. They need to start teaching that in jiu-jitsu. When to let go and when not to. Because it's one of the most vicious things I've ever seen in my life. I'll try and show you guys.
There's an arm bug.
Let's count the smiles.
Hey, Mimi.
1, 2, 3.
Amazon freight. It's not that it can't be done. You have to be extremely good here to catch guys nowadays. Oh, there's the triangle.
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness, that was nasty.
He said it. He said,
watch how he throws his whole body into it. Look at it. He got him all the way up in it.
and he has his hand
Oh
up.
my
That
God.
was the key. Yeah,
He was out from the moment he slammed him. Look at it. It's already over. Oh,
And then he hit him with 2
Yeah.
bombs.
oh
Yeah,
my
stand up.
goodness.
Oh my Jesus Christ, referee, what are we doing? Yeah,
Ref should have been in there. He shouldn't have had to hit him
the
again.
ref kind of missed
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
you got. It's already time to get in there.
violent.
Oh my goodness.
Here's 2 more just in case. Nasty. Oof. Right, Mimi? No, I didn't see that, Ace. That's fucking terrible. Where did that happen? California, I'm sure. New York, Boston, Chicago. If it happened in a non-woke place, I'll be completely shocked. That's why I haven't been watching a lot of that shit, because it just upsets me so much at this point. What's up, Mimi? How you doing? You hot shit. How you been? You go on your date? Well, you didn't say you were going on a date, but you said you got a hot thing waiting for you. Yeah. I talked about it for a lot for a long time, and it's kind of screwed up to say, but I thought I could change part of it or make a difference, and I don't think I can. Excellent. And I can't keep trying to fucking fix the world when it's unfixable. It's, it takes more than one person. Excellent. Did you smack them around good? I hope you did. I hope you smacked them around real good. Yeah, we can make a difference, but to like lose my sanity over talking about it every day, it's not worth it for my own well-being. Nice. Did you give him a spanking? Yeah, exactly, Mimi. No doubt. For sure. What'd you guys do, Mimi? You guys go hit the town? I know you probably grabbed a bite, maybe had a cocktail, chilled out. Yeah, the company you keep is important. No doubt about it. What area of the country do you live in? If you don't mind my asking. I think I asked you. No, I asked someone else. I don't think I asked you. That's amazing. Amazing. Cool. Nice. I looked at houses not in Dallas, but in Texas. I wish a small part of me wishes I went. Maybe one day. I still love where I live. But when I was working at the Postal Service, still, I was looking at Texas quite a bit. We were looking in this new up-and-coming city. I think it's called Conroe, and a couple other cities around there. And I looked in other places too, just because of my job. Places that might be easier to transfer to. I looked into, I didn't really look into Dallas. I looked into Fort Worth. I looked into Houston. And I was like, nah, we're not doing Houston. Houston's a little sketchy. Houston was a little sketchy. I know Dallas parts of it too, but Houston was even the nice houses. Some of them seemed like they were kind of in hood areas. But yeah, we looked in Conroe for a while, or Conroe, something. Frisco's around there, yup. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, she wouldn't pull the trigger, and now we're not together, and I'm not working there anymore. So it's not that it's not that I couldn't move there. It's just at this point in my life, only have to take care of myself now. It's a little different. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard mixed stuff about it, you know. I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard a lot of good. I've heard a lot of bad. Was it Conroe? Yeah. Conroe, something like that. But they had some nice houses for like a pretty decent price. I mean, I never got to walk through them and shit, but I did a lot of research online. They had some big houses for cheap. Like 5 bedrooms, fucking 3 bathrooms, decent yard, garage, double car garage for under $325,000. It's pretty decent. Up here, you can't get shit for $325,000. You used to be able to, not right now. Yeah, it looked like it was going to stop getting overbuilt. That's the one thing that kind of, we didn't like it. We could tell it was going to stop becoming like every house looked the same, like big subdevelopments, and it kind of turned me off. You drive through a whole neighborhood and every house looks the same pretty much. Like, is this my house? Looks just like it. But that's cool. You got to have some seafood and shit. Have you always lived in Texas? Or the South? I know it's been fucking hot down there. I also read a story in Texas. There was a lot of bee attacks. I read there was a lot of like bee attacks in Texas this year. Like strange. And not just Texas, other places. It was like a whole thing I watched actually the other day, like an hour on it. But there was like 2 or 3 bad ones early this summer in Texas. Really bad. Horses died. Another one, a guy got attacked and fucking died in his car. And I think they were killer bees on top of it. There was another one where 3 horses died and I think a person or people got hurt on a ranch. And then there were some other ones around the rest of the country as well, but 2 of them were in Texas. Yeah, it was 3 rodeo horses. They were Africanized? Maybe. That's like part of what they were talking about too. Like genetically, the bees have changed. Yeah. Yeah, there was talk about that. And then even people that have beehives that that are beekeepers and save bees are so important. People don't realize how important bees are. If there's no bees, we can't grow any fucking food. I don't think. Maybe some, but bees are so important. If bees ever disappeared, I don't know how everything would get pollinated. I'm sure the wind can do some of it and whatnot, but bees are so much more important than everyone else thinks. I really try not to kill bees because they're so fucking important. So important. Hey Lisa, how you been? Thank you for your kind words and your encouragement all the time. Yeah, bees are super important. People don't realize it. They just want to spray them with the fucking raid and kill them. And sometimes you gotta. I'm not a moron, but bees are very important. Very important. What's new with you, Lisa? Damn, I still look fat as fuck on here. YouTube live camera does fucking, it makes me still look like I'm fucking 340 pounds, 350 pounds. Holy shit. When I do the regular videos, it's different. When I go live, I look so much heavier still. I'll get there. I'll get there. I know I'm not a 10, but I'm not a fucking 2. Christ. When I'm in shape, even for fucking 40 something years old, I gotta be close to a 7. Shit. What did you have for seafood, Mimi? What's your favorite seafood? Yeah, it's starting to come off, Lee. Little by little. I feel much better, though. I know I look better. I'm proud of myself. And I think you guys that have been nice to me and encouraging. Lisa, you've been around a long time. I know you know my whole story. What I've been through since I've been on YouTube and shit. You always been fucking supportive. Thank you. I'm getting there little by little. I'll get there. God willing. With God, all things are possible. Nice. Yeah, they said the bees have been crazy, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But they are super important. There's no doubt about it. My buddy Uraz got wild raspberries in his yard. They're fucking delicious. They're not huge, but they're fucking good. Yep, one step at a time. It's really more diet than anything, but you really got to work out if you want to really see results quicker. I always thought it would be cool too, Ace. There's a couple girls that do it, and they're beautiful, and they're fucking good at what they do. I watch these girls. They're both beautiful. The two I've seen. I'm not trying to be a dog. I just am. But they're fucking gorgeous, dude. Both of them are blonde, fucking beautiful. They walk up to the bees. They don't even get fucking stung. Like some fucking hippie gypsy. Walk up to the bees and just fucking, they find the queen. One girl, she's like, oh, I got stung twice. There must have been 20,000 bees. Didn't even put a fucking suit on. I'm like, holy shit. I would do it, but I got to get a suit. Fuck me. Fuck me. You never know. I mean, shit. Oh, there's a couple blondes. I watched them. They're gorgeous. And I mean it in the most respectful way. But they're fucking. I can't believe the shit they do. They just let them fly on them like they're the queen of the damned. I don't fucking. Holy shit! They just start scooping them up and fucking. They don't panic, nothing. Like, oh, I got stung a couple times. All I can think of is that movie when I was a kid with Macaulay Culkin, I think was in it, and Julia Roberts. Was it My Girl? Sorry, spoiler alert. But I always think of My Girl. I never even watched the end of the film, but I remember that's how it ended. Lisa, it's funny you said that. My cousin, by marriage, says that, and that's why the weather's getting warmer in the north. And I I told him, I'm like, yeah, it could be. Like, it fucking makes sense. And everyone thinks he's fucking nuts. And I'm like, oh, it kind of makes sense. And now it's actually coming out. He's going to think he's a fucking rocket scientist. I got to hit him up tomorrow. We check in with each other a couple times a week. But we were both busy. So, like, we know what's times and days to call each other. But I'm going to have to definitely bring that up. Because I read something about that too. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Ace. I will. I'm going to send him the article when I Google it too. And fuck with him. How's the weather been in Maine? It must be beautiful. It must be nice and cool, especially if you're on the shore. Maine's so cool. Well, it's not so cool, but it gets warm inland sometimes. But that fucking water takes forever to warm up. Even in New Hampshire, you go to Hampton Beach or Old Orchard Beach. Every time I've ever been, it could be 100 degrees. It's fucking cold. That water is cold. I spent a week when I was a kid at Hampton Beach. We had a ball, but the fucking water was cold. And in Maine. I've been to Maine, same thing. We used to go in during basketball tournaments in the summer. You think you're in fucking Rhode Island or Connecticut. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fucking nice and warm and beautiful. You go up in there, dude, you're nuts to like fucking... I don't even know what. Tic Tacs. I could go for a nice fucking cold water lobster. I haven't had a lobster in a fucking while. A real Maine lobster. Nice, like a pound and a half, pound and a quarter. Some butter. Oh. Oh, you're inland? Yeah, if you're at enough altitude, you're good. Even in New Hampshire, when I go up to like the mountains, it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. The White Mountains, I go up there. I haven't been since me and Jennifer split up, but it gets fucking hot up there. And then you go hop in the fucking water, it's still cold, even if it ain't salt. Them rivers is cold. What up, Juice? Juice, I just showed the highlights of that power bomb last night. Did you see that shit? My goodness. I didn't watch all the fights, but I caught most of them. UFC last night, you didn't see the fucking power bomb? Oh, dude, you missed one of the worst finishes ever. It made fucking Rampage's powerbomb look like child's play. They took the guy to the hospital. Of course you saw it. Dude, that shit was fucking serious. Did you see the replay? Yeah, I missed the main event, but I watched the finish. I had to help my mom do a bunch of shit. At night, my mom is like, when she's healing, she wakes up out of her sleep and she's got to be readjusted and shit. And I couldn't catch the main event because she was struggling around that time. And but I watched the replay. Hernandez looked really good. Was it Hernandez or Rodriguez? Hernandez, I believe. Dalize looked fucking, or Delidze, whatever you want to call him. He didn't look too hot. I saw a video about Delidze too the other day that kind of made me feel some type of way about him. He's kind of a fucking, I don't know if it's all of his, I don't know if it's his fault, but I watched a video about it. Delidze, like, I don't know if it's his fault or not, but it's hard to say with shit like that. But a girl he had 2 kids with, she was a fighter and she had a boyfriend and they were all like training. Her and the boyfriend trained together, got married, and fucking she left the husband. She left her, it was her boyfriend. They got married, became a husband, or became his wife, and she ended up leaving him for Delidze. And I think Delidze knocked her up twice. And I don't know if they're together or not, but kind of fucked up. And the kid don't fight no more. So I was kind of glad that fucking Delidze got knocked the fuck out. Or choked the fuck out. Yeah, Hernandez fucking looked good, dude. Look good. What up, Lloyd? Delidze got fucking choked. Delidze was done. He ate those couple knees. Delidze wanted to get out of there. He didn't want no more. Because Delidze knows he's decent with jiu-jitsu. He's not garbage. He was looking for a way out of that fight last night. He was looking for a way out of that fight when I watched the replay. Oh yeah, Fluffy was all over him. Fluffy won what, 7 or 8 in a row now? He's got, like, who's he gonna fight next? Fucking Izzy? Whitaker? Like, I think that's what he's at 185, right? Like, he's got to stop fighting some people. They got to stop, like, 8 in a row. Wow. He deserves like an Izzy. Isn't it 185? Yeah. Thank you. Fucking Izzy, like, let him fight some of these fucking guys above him. He deserves it. 8 in a row. Made Delidze look fucking like nothing. Delidze won what, 3 or 4 in a row? 4, I think. Delidze was starting to look good. And I was kind of surprised. I didn't see the odds. I thought that was a toss-up. But I thought Delidze might catch him with something. But the one thing I thought about, I know fucking Fluffy's tough. Fluffy's tough. And I didn't think, I don't know. I knew Delidze would have to like hurt him bad to beat him. I didn't want to bet on it. I didn't see the odds. But a lot of people took Delidze, and I was like, I think they're sleeping on Fluffy, man. Oh, Delidze was the underdog? Well, that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot if that's what it was at. Because I didn't think they were treating... I thought they were like treating Delidze as too much of a favorite, the way everyone was talking. Yeah, Vegas had that one right. a lot of people on the online were talking a lot of shit. MMA Guru was fucking, people were destroying him last night. I don't like MMA Guru. I like, I respect his grind on YouTube. I know he's an Englishman, so he supports fucking English fighters and stuff. I don't see eye to eye with him very much. And his content's all right, though. Some of it's funny. But I was so glad to watch that him have to cry because he was so big on Delidze. Fluffy don't like grapplers. He just, I mean, excuse me, not Fluffy. Guru don't like guys that grapple. He just wants to watch people beat the shit out of each other. He's one of them guys that boo when guys start grappling or pull jiu-jitsu game and shit. And you could tell by the way he covers the sport. That's what he's into. But it is what it is. He's far more successful than me. It is what it is. But he was talking a lot of shit saying Fluffy was going to get destroyed. And Delidze was going to make a championship run. Delidze was making a run for the fucking dressing room last night. Big time. Because Delidze got jiu-jitsu and shit too. He could have got out of that fucking... Not that Fluffy isn't good at jiu-jitsu and wrestling and shit. He's very good. Even Chris Weidman said it last night. He's like, man, I wrestled my entire life. You got more takedowns than me. He passed Chris Weidman last night. He took Delidze down 9 times in that fight. And then choked out a guy with pretty good jiu-jitsu. Hit him with 2, like, he beat him up every fucking facet, but Delidze didn't want no more. I feel like Delidze could have got out of that fucking choke. He just wanted to go home, though. We've seen him in positions like that where he's gotten out of shit. What up, Jetski? Fucking Steelers look decent. For not playing a ton of guys, the offense looked pretty good early. I watched some of that highlight the other night. I think they played Jacksonville. Yeah. Steelers defense, I think, is going to be fine. The Steelers defense should be fine. I worry about Rodgers. And I worry about his weapons a little bit. But it looked like you have some receivers the other night. I know it was only the Jaguars, but they got open, and it wasn't fucking Rodgers throwing. Rudolph looked all right at certain points. Well, Will Howard's got a busted finger right now. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews too, Juice, but if they can keep him clean, that's the whole fucking thing. If the wine gives Rodgers time, he's still good enough to find the open man. I think that's the biggest part of it. If Rodgers does not have to fucking rush through, and he's capable of rushing, it's just his body maybe at this point. But if they keep Rodgers clean, dude, like they kept them guys clean the other night, they had like 3 or 4 catches, I want to say, over 15 to 20 yards on the first drive or two. If they can keep Rodgers clean, and they didn't even play Metcalf yet in the starting running backs, Rodgers will still find them guys. He'll probably find them earlier and probably throw a better ball. I'm just keeping it real. If Mason Rudolph did that, I mean, come on. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is that washed, but you never know. You never fucking know. I could be wrong. One thing I know I'm not wrong about, And I'm sorry I got short with people the other night, but I fucking had it. One thing I know is not the Steelers' problem is it's not Mike fucking Tomlin. I know it's not Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, it's not the Bill Belichick situation where Bill Belichick's playing GM and coach. Tomlin's only coaching. If it was up to Tomlin to spend all that money, he'd fucking spend it. I know he would. I know he would. I know he would. But if I hear another person say Mike Tomlin's a fucking garbage coach, I'm gonna fucking lose it. It's like an automatic block for me right now. It's like I can't even fucking talk to you. You gotta go. You gotta fucking go. I think it's the stupidest. I think people are fucking being unnecessarily against Tomlin. Well, he got hurt the first play of regular season with the Jets in year one. The Jets suck, bro. The Jets are fucking terrible. They finally got a halfway decent coach. They looked halfway decent against Green Bay the other night, actually. At least the beginning of the game. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched a few highlights. Justin Fields fucking ran for a touchdown, looked good. They suck, bro. The Jets fucking suck. Did you hear what Tom Brady said in his speech when they unveiled his fucking statue? I'll look for it and see if I can find it. What he said about Jets fans in his statue. Oh, his fucking speech was great. Great. If he wrote it himself, he's fucking the bomb. It was a great joke. Fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, Travis Hunter, we're going to talk about him in a second. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I got to show you what Brady said about the Jets, Clay, and their fans. If I can find it. Hopefully I can find it quickly. But it was fucking hilarious. I think it's like the best. Brady's a fucking GOAT in every way possible. I'm not being biased. He just is. He just is.
2, 1. Fans. But in the end, this statue isn't just for Pats fans. It'll also give all the Jets fans something to throw their beers at as they leave the stadium every year. Probably in the second quarter. Maybe the third.
That's fucking epic.
But in the end, this statue isn't just for Pats fans. It'll also give all the Jets fans something to throw their beers at as they leave the stadium every year. Probably in the second quarter. Maybe the third. Second quarter stadium. It'll also, but in the end, this statue isn't just for Pats fans. It'll also give all the Jets fans something to throw their beers at as they leave the stadium every year. Probably in the second quarter. maybe the third.
He said that Friday night, Jet, when they unveiled his statue before we kicked the commander's fucking dick in. I don't want to get too cocky. I've been taking a lot of shit as a Patriots fans. You guys are fucked when they get good again. You guys are fucked. Oh, I wish that fucking Brady was around when I was YouTubing. Oh, I'd be shitting on people. Oh, I'd fucking be shitting on people. Yeah, he said that Friday night when they unveiled the statue. I think that's fucking hilarious, dude. And it couldn't be more true. It couldn't be more fucking true. I love it. Is it me or is that shit not true and hilarious? I wonder if someone wrote the joke for him. If he came up with that shit on his own, he's fucking amazing. Because that could not be more accurate. I want to see Fireman Ed lose his fucking mind. Oh, it's so true, Jack. Oh, it's fucking great. Make my fucking day. I didn't know he said it until I saw it yesterday. And I'm making sure I take one day where I don't go live or stream every week, giving myself a break, where I don't really use the internet. It just works. I like how I feel giving myself a break for one day. And I really don't watch it either. I pretty much shut my phone off for the whole day and just do my fucking thing. Because I think we all are on the internet a little bit too much, myself included. But yeah, I was tired too yesterday from my mom's surgery stuff and taking care of her and working out like a motherfucking animal for me anyway. I'm not I'm not working out like an animal for other people, but to me it's a workout. And my feet were bothering me because I've been really, really pushing the cardio. But yeah, I've been trying to give myself one day. But that shit's fucking funny and accurate. Funny and accurate. I don't care what no one says. Even if you're a Jets fan, you gotta appreciate that shit. Because it's fucking true. It's true as a motherfucker. Yeah, it's good for you, Jet. It really is. It really is. That's why I like going to the beach, because I'm not on my phone usually. I mean, I do a live here and there, but it's very short. It's nothing crazy. Maybe when they had Mark Sanchez and they swapped Brady for Sanchez, maybe that would have been it, but I don't think so, man. The Jets have been fucking, except for when the Patriots choked, and they still should have beat the Jets the year they didn't. They just fucking offensively weren't good. Brady did more with, Brady had very good players too, but he did more with less, I think, than anyone. If you look at some of the fucking offensive players he had, I think he did more with less. He took pay cuts too. That's why I fucking can't stand Belichick either. I got a wicked love-hate relationship with Bill Belichick. I don't know what I would do if I met him. I want to hug him and then fucking slap him at the same time. Figuratively speaking, I would never hit the guy. I'm just saying. The way it ended, it didn't have to end that way. I've said it a million times. Him not playing Malcolm Butler against the Eagles when we lost the Super Bowl to Nick Foles. The Patriots win that Super Bowl if Malcolm Butler plays. By at least 2 touchdowns. Let fucking Nelson Aguilar go crazy. Fucking kidding me? Nick Foles catches a touchdown. Fucking kidding me? But I digress. Belichick also did a lot, too, with less players. But he thought he could do it forever. And he couldn't. Couldn't do it forever. And it was very obvious once Brady was gone. Extremely obvious once Brady was gone. But I love that Brady went out on a limb and said that shit. That's fucking, I thought it was hilarious. Especially with the fact he's okay with Jets fans throwing beers at his fucking statue. He's like, yeah, they got something to throw beers at now. It's fucking great. Fucking great. It's what makes him even better. In my eyes. But I think Aaron Rodgers the Jets just fucking suck, unfortunately. If you're a Jets fan, I'm sorry. The Jets just fucking suck. They just suck. I know Aaron Glenn is supposed to be a very good coach. He was a hell of a player. Maybe he turns him around. We'll see. We'll see. Justin Fields looked good at times in their preseason game. Yeah, exactly, right? Right? When was their last quarterback that could even hit an open target, right? Or they had a target that could get open. Yeah, I don't know what the Jets deal is, but they just fucking not very good for quite a long time. Yeah, right, Jet. That's probably why he's like they have something to throw at, but not hit. Maybe it was a dig at Rodgers. Who knows? I don't think it was a dig at Rodgers. I think it was just a fucking funny joke that held a lot of truth. The Jets used to own the Patriots for years growing up when I was a kid. Like early 90s, the Patriots never won shit. Never won shit. We were fucking terrible when I was a kid. Terrible. We got Bledsoe. We got okay. We made one Super Bowl run. We usually fucking shit our pants in the playoffs. I was never big on Drew Bledsoe. People fucking love Drew Bledsoe. I was never big on him. He had a big arm, but he just sit back there and get fucking drilled. Sit back there like a big fucking dummy. But yeah, that's about it. I figured I'd come online for a bit, say hello. People have been hitting me up saying they want fucking workout advice. I tell them I'll be at a live to talk about it. They don't show up. I don't get it. I mean, I don't mind hanging with you guys anyway, but oh, at least yet. Probably the first time they won fucking that many games since fucking Mark Sanchez. But yeah, I'll give it a few more minutes, see if anyone else comes in. Supposedly some people had a bunch of fucking questions for me. And I don't know, maybe I'm being fucked with by someone. I don't know. But I'm losing weight. It's going well. We'll see if anyone pops in that wanted to talk about it. I'll give it at least another 15 or 20 minutes. But I'm excited. I can't wait for fucking football to start again. Cannot fucking wait for real football to start. Oh, I know it wasn't you, Jet. It's just I get emails. I don't know what the person's name is. It could be some fucking clown fucking with me. I mean, I go live anyway to shoot the shit, but every day I have two or three emails from people or messages on different videos saying they want to talk about stuff and what I'm doing. And I say, yeah, I'll be going live later. And sometimes they show up. It's just sometimes, a lot of times they don't. A lot of people talk about it. They're not about it. Or they're just fucking with me, which it doesn't matter. Because I usually go live a few times a week just to say hello. Who knows? It could have been the people I tell off. I tell people off if I get sick of hearing a stupid opinion. You know me. I can only take so much fucking stupidity. Like the Mike Tomlin thing the other night. You sound like a fucking idiot. We talk about it. You start debating me. I give you every reason why you sound fucking foolish with actual facts. And you just keep going on about it for 6 to 7 hours. I can't waste my fucking life doing that. You know? $25 days till what? Regular season starts? Yeah. It's crazy. It feels like yesterday I said 60 days till regular season starts. It feels like I just said that shit. Cowboys at Eagles to start the regular season. Oh my God. Cowboys are going to get fucking shellacked. And I'm sure it's at Philly because they're going to raise a fucking banner. Cowboys are going to get fucking destroyed. Everyone that told me I was an asshole about Joe Milton next year, everyone that said I was an idiot about Joe Milton last year is going to see what Joe Milton is like this year. He's got potential, but I don't think he's a number one. Unless he's going to fucking run an awful lot. He looked horrible the other night. He did not have a good showing. He played a lot, too. A lot. I told everyone that game he had against Buffalo was bullshit. Buffalo wanted to lose. To fuck up New England's draft status, number one. Number two, Buffalo played nobody. They played nobody that entire game. Josh Allen didn't even play. None of the fucking first string played on defense either, or offense. The Patriots played Buffalo's fucking second string, third string, fourth string in certain positions, and barely snuck out a win that last game of the season that Gerard Mayo thought he was fucking coach of the year for pulling off. Joe Mixon is not a fuck. Is that his name, Joe Minton? I always fuck his name up because of the running back in Houston. Joe Minton the third is not a starting NFL quarterback right now. The Patriots didn't lose anything. They gained a 6th-round draft pick from Dallas. They're like, here you go. The guy fucking did just enough to beat Buffalo's fucking practice squad last week of the season when we needed a fucking draft pick. Yeah, I do too, Jet. But I think they're both going to regret it. I think the Steelers are going to regret not having him too. I didn't understand that move. Unless he was just such a fucking headache. Which it could be. He is a fucking headache, it seems like. But we can't deny that Pittsburgh would be much better with him. At least on paper. At least on paper, if they had Pickens and Metcalf, if they would be scarier. I don't think Dak's even back, Jet. To tell you the truth, I haven't paid attention to their preseason. I don't think he's even ready. Cool, Mimi. We watch a lot of games and talk about it and watch the games together. I can't show the footage, but we can hang out and watch them. Like, you watch the game on your TV and we all talk about it. That's kind of what I do. Yeah, I get it, Jet. I totally get it. But what I'm saying is they're still better with him. They're better with him. They're a scarier team with him. In my opinion, I think they're fucking much scarier. If you have him and Metcalf on the same side of the field, it changes a lot. Or if you split them up, I mean, you could do whatever you want to. You got two kind of number one receivers if you have them either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought they were a lot scarier with them. That's my worry about the Jets. I mean, the Steelers. I don't worry about the Steelers on defense. I'm not. I worry about them offensively. I know they got Metcalf. I know they got Freiermuth, who's solid. Warren, I don't fucking trust. He did not fucking impress me anytime I watched him. I don't know who they grabbed instead or who they have, but he did not fucking impress me. I don't think they gave fucking Najee Harris enough touches. I don't think Harris was bad. They just did not give him the fucking ball enough. I really worry about the fucking number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 receivers and the running backs. And we'll see what the line does. You know, they can be sketched. They were a little sketch last year. But I mean, if they can keep Aaron Rodgers fucking clean, and they got a couple guys that can get open. And having Metcalf does a lot, but when they face good teams, I worry that Metcalf gets doubled or Metcalf ain't enough by himself. Now, in the same breath, I will say Metcalf's never played with a quarterback like fucking Aaron Rodgers either. So we'll see. Because if he's open and Rodgers got time, they could light it up. They could. Metcalf's a fucking specimen. I think he's a top 5 receiver, I'd have to say right now. I don't care what his stats say. He had fucking Geno Smith throwing him the ball. I know what he is athletically. I know what he's capable of. I know how fast he is. If he can stay healthy, he should have no problem putting up fucking 1,300 yards this year if they can keep Rodgers off the ground. I would think. But I just wonder what would happen if it was him and Pickens. And I see your argument. I get it. I know Pickens had a problem with crying about not getting the ball. That was the biggest problem. But part of his fucking argument was true. Part of his argument was true. But hindsight's 2020. Hindsight's 2020. And yeah, exactly, Mimi. That's why I don't blame Mike Tomlin for everything. We had a guy in here the other night crying about how much he hated Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, there's only 3 coaches with a better fucking a run of making the playoffs so many years out of their career. It's Tom Landry and Bill Belichick, I think. We looked it up. You know? And Tomlin doesn't run the front office in Pittsburgh. I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't. It's not the same as a fucking Belichick when he was running the front office and shit hit the fan. Mike Tomlin has done just fine with the people he's had at his disposal. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if it was some fucking reporter from ESPN that thinks he knows what he's talking about. He's a fucking idiot. Mike Tomlin has done just fine. He's done great with the people he's had. And they've lost players. People have retired. Like, for what they've given him to work with, Mike Tomlin has done just fine. They're in the mix every year for the playoffs. They're always in the conversation. He played 2 quarterbacks last year, still made the playoffs. He didn't like either of them. I know he didn't. That's why he couldn't fucking... He was told, you play Wilson. I guarantee it. Russell Wilson's probably not going to play this year either. Jackson Dott looked pretty fucking good the other day for the Giants. Looked pretty fucking good. Yeah, that dude's out of his fucking mind, Jet. I couldn't deal with it no more. I think that motherfucker just didn't like Mike Tomlin because he's black, to tell you the truth. What up, C-Dub? What's happening, my ninja? How's it going, homie? I'm grinding, baby. I'm grinding. Doing my motherfucking thing. I took yesterday off. My feet hurt, and my mom was in some pain. And I've been trying to get her, like, showered every day. It's a lot of work. So I didn't do my cardio yesterday, but I did my fucking push-ups and did my thing. Like, I still walked a lot. Taking care of people is a lot of work. And I'm happy to do it. I'm glad I am. My mom told me something before she went and after she went into the surgery. And her and my dad talked because me and my dad weren't really on good terms at the end because of some shit that transpired. And, my family, we love each other, but we're a little dysfunctional for a lot of reasons. And not just my mom, dad, brother, and myself. I'm dysfunctional too. I'm not perfect. I made plenty of mistakes. I'm not an angel. I'm sure everyone knows that. But my mom said even when I wasn't talking to my dad knew if and when the time ever came. He goes, don't worry, Nate will step up. And that makes me feel good. And it's no shot at my brother. My brother's got a young family. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit, but it makes me feel good that at the end of the day, they knew I wasn't a total. My dad had regrets, and my dad knew he wasn't fucking perfect too. I just wish we talked it before he passed, but I'm glad that even though we weren't talking, my dad knew that when push came to shove, if he wasn't around or my mom wasn't around, I would, no matter what, take care of him. So I'm happy about that. Thanks, C-Dub. The Niners, we're going to see what happens with the Niners, man. I haven't seen them in preseason yet. I should look them up. They got a lot of question marks. They've lost some guys. They don't have Debo anymore. They played Denver yesterday.
Turn for touchdowns, held by former 49ers draft pick Dante Pettis.
Let's check them out.
For touchdown.
DSG presents your favorite.
Let's check them out. Yeah, I'm not the best son in the world either. I've made my mistakes. I was not a fucking angel. I've done good. I've done bad. I'm not perfect. But let's check out the Niners versus Denver yesterday. Let's see. I'll play the audio. Yeah, well, that's going to have a huge effect on them is McCaffrey. And even if McCaffrey's not playing, they got a good backup running back. The kid that played last year was very good. He got hurt too. They lost Debo. They still got Kittle. They still got some guys. But we have to see. They were the biggest disappointment of last season, in my opinion. They were one of my favorites to make it to the NFC Championship, if not a Super Bowl. My 4 picks last year were to make it to the AFC and NFC Championship were Buffalo, the Chiefs, the Niners, and the Eagles. I was so wrong about the fucking Niners. But I don't think I was the only one. I think the Niners, they had a lot of fucking injuries. And Debo, I like Debo in Washington if they have McLaurin. If McLaurin doesn't play or doesn't get a contract and it's just Debo, I like Debo. I think Debo's super underrated. Super underrated. And he did a lot with very little help besides McCaffrey and Kittle in San Fran. And the same, right? If Debo ever had another wide receiver that was like even close to as good as him, he would have put up fucking huge numbers. Plus, he comes out of the backfield sometimes. You can fuck around with him. You can move him around. You can run jet sweeps. Debo is not like just a wide receiver. He can run too, which makes it very scary with him with the Commanders. I just wonder if how much tread he's got left on the tires. And that's why I think that San Fran didn't pay him. And then San Fran had that other dude last year that wanted to get paid and kind of fucking, I don't know if he got hurt too or something happened. They had a fucked up year all the way around. Now they have to finally pay Brock Purdy. I'm not sure Brock Purdy's the guy either. I think they gave him way too much fucking money. Way too much. But we'll see. Let's check out some of this preseason week 1. I can't show the footage, but I'll listen to it and check it out.
The starters out there for Denver, including Nick Bonito, who's coming off the edge. That is in the air to Watkins, and he brought it down. And he's finally caught by the former 49er, Talanoa Hufanga. The speed of a rookie on display.
They got Mac Jones starting the game yesterday against Denver. I don't know who's playing for Denver. Denver's got a very good defense. They usually always do. But I don't know if their starters are in the game. But Mac Jones is the backup quarterback right now, which isn't the worst backup quarterback in the world. His time in New England ended badly, but he was decent his fucking rookie year. Just connected on a huge, 50-yard pass downfield.
And he's got it. I said it in the open. He is sneaky fast and got by the defender here out to your left. Great job by Mac Jones with Zakel getting pressed into his lap. Still launched that ball right over the top and coming out of the slot.
A couple of tight ends in the game, and Jones will sneak and pick up the first down. Braden Willis in motion, 2 tight ends again. Denver brings pressure. Taylor bounces it outside. Looking for the pylon. And he's in. Touchdown 49ers.
That's a veteran running back in year number 5 that knows what he's looking at. And the defender, I believe that was Talanoa.
The FBS record is 9 punt returns for touchdowns, held by former 49ers draft pick Dante Pettis. Oregon takes it to the 15. Makes the first man miss. Looking for the edge. Bergen gets a block out to the 40, making a little magic on special teams. And brings a lot of veteran experience to this receiver room. Play action. Jones trouble, and he's sacked. Nick Bonito, the second team All-Pro. Hard to block him with a tight end.
Well, I think Luke Farrell is quite capable, and it's why he's here. He's going to come here, and he has got to be able to get a hand on Bonito. But
13 and a half sacks last year, and he scored 2 defensive touchdowns. And he comes bursting off the edge again. Mac Jones gets out of there to prevent a 5-yard loss, and instead maybe half a yard. Winters comes on to late pressure. So is Lucas, and that ball does not get back to the line of scrimmage. There is nobody in the area. A flag comes down for a safety. Jones with time this time, and he throws into traffic, and it is intercepted.
not on the same page with Jordan Watkins. You can see it's just 4-man rush, good protection, foot in the ground, and I don't know if the ball came out late, but you can tell he's well into his break there. You'd love to see Watkins come back and fight for that football and play defense if you have to, so that ball is not intercepted.
We're under a minute in the first. Anai with the rush. Nix lost it. Franklin! It's knocked away. Chase Lucas is having himself himself a first quarter.
Right there with the pass breakup.
Well, get into it here on 4th down and 5. Nick steps up high and snagged by Troy Franklin, and the Broncos convert.
There's Sebastian Valdez able to run around Ben Powers, turn on the gas, and get there and make the sack.
Dallas Flowers. He was starting for the Colts at cornerback when he hurt that Achilles 2 years ago. Spent some time with Gus Bradley last year. Bo Nick shot to the end zone, and it's broken up.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is Dope Tech from Wix. Now, this whole flow is a conversation, so your words actually build your website. I'm going for a store. And after a free-flowing conversation, I get this detailed site brief. And just like that, my first draft is ready. Now, that's dope. Next, you can really get in there and style it your way. Here's the fun part. You can regenerate this whole thing over and over. Or you can tweak something specific, like your layout. Let me describe what I had in mind. Yeah, that's fire. If there was ever a time to speak life into your dreams, it's right now using the Wix AI website builder.
Massachusetts tax-free weekend is here. At Raymore and Flanagan, save up to 20% on your purchase. Plus, pay no sales tax on eligible purchases. This weekend only, save more than 3 times the Massachusetts sales tax at Raymore and Flanagan.
6'4". So here's Will Lutz on for the 42-yard try, or the 32-yard try, and he gets Denver on the board. The former 49er punter's 297 career
Probably
number.
Jet.
This one catching a little sun, hanging way up there. Gets bobbled. A couple broken tackles for Courtney Jackson, and now he gets out across the 45 before he's finally tracked down. McLaughlin, we just saw his speed remains of the game and running back. Stidham under pressure, and Beal brings him down. The ball came out. The Niners say they have it. The official was saying that Stidham was down. So 3rd down and long. Pressure off the edge. Valdez in pursuit. Stidham gets away from him. Keeps his feet.
Wow, where was that in
down inside the line to gain and the 15-yard line.
Play against starters.
Looking like Bo Nix.
Yeah, well, these quarterbacks like to take off and run and extend.
And that is Gifford who comes flying in, the linebacker. 2 years in Tennessee. Now it's 3rd down.
Stidham's like the perfect backup for fucking 2 fucking New England quarterbacks in this game playing backup. Stidham's a great backup for Bo Nix because they can play the same type of style. I like Stidham. I thought when fucking Jones bitched out, they should have just went with Stidham. They tried to. He didn't play great, but they should have just said, fuck it.
7. 49ers back out. A 9. Pressure off the edge. And from the middle, the sack.
Good call by Robert Saleh and great execution up front.
49ers last year, 42-yarder already made by Lutz. This is 32, and he's got it again. But after the Bradley steps in.
Operation and really well done by Valdez.
But Denver's got a good team. They're well coached. Sean Payton's a good coach. He's a pretty good fucking coach. I know he's more offensive, but they've had a pretty good defense there for a while. Quite a while. Denver's defense has been at the top for, I want to say, a couple of decades. They haven't finished probably less than 15th overall. They always usually have a solid D. But the Niners, we'll see. You know? We'll fucking see. Very hard to tell. Very hard to tell. It's going to depend on their quarterback a lot. And It's how hard the NFL is, man. You get 4 or 5 years where you get contracts that are reasonable, and then these guys want to get paid. And I can't really blame the players. If they put up the statistics, I don't blame them for wanting a contract extension or getting more money. Or it's like, they got a rookie deal. Yeah, that was a fucking amazing jet. It's funny, you read my mind. I was going to talk about that. Too bad it doesn't count. A lot of people were saying they're glad that it should count, get rid of Justin Tucker, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm not saying Justin Tucker didn't do the shit he said he did, but it makes you wonder. It's like Deshaun Watson. Why put yourself in them situations? It's your world. It's your word against the woman. And I'm not saying those guys were nice guys, but sometimes it makes you fucking wonder. Unless these guys are full of shit. Like, Justin Tucker was supposed to be like this big fucking Christian guy and shit. So, I don't know. But a lot of people want Justin Tucker's record gone because of the allegations against him. And I'll say what I say all the time. If he did it, fuck him. Throw him in jail. If he didn't do it, throw them women in jail. But after a certain point, when it's several people saying it, it gets hard to believe. Gets hard to believe. And then if you can't do a deep dive on the subject, how the fuck do you know? There's a lot of people that'll that will say bad things about me that I didn't do nothing to. That. Because they don't like me or don't love me anymore. It's that's how they feel. And I wouldn't doubt people would say fake shit just to get $1 or to destroy someone's life. And the same right, when it's fucking everyone, that's a problem. And then it starts to make you wonder. Yeah, I never heard none of that shit about Brock. I never heard it, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to wrestling like I used to. You hear it about Conor fucking McGregor all the time. Then you hear this shit about Johnny Depp and his fucking girl was crazy. And then about different things. Like, it makes you fucking wonder. Just, I don't know how to fucking gauge it. Even Diddy. Even the Diddy shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Jet. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah. And who knows? That girl was going through a lot of tough times. Vince McMahon, something about him I don't trust. I got to be honest. I got to keep it real. And that's just me being me. But there's something about Vince McMahon I never trust Vince McMahon. Ever. I just don't trust him. I don't trust Pat Patterson. And there's enough evidence that people kind of can fucking figure it out. Enough wrestlers have spoken out about it. But are they how the fuck do you know they're telling the truth? if I had to fucking guess, I would say Vince McMahon's a fucking creep. If I had to fucking bet money, Vince McMahon's a fucking creep. Pat Patterson, fucking creep. Ric Flair, fucking creep. What's the other guy that was involved with that shit too? One of the big shots over there. He's like the head of talent and development. I think it was John something. If I had to bet, yeah. I just don't understand why Brock would be down for that shit. Like, I wouldn't doubt some of the people do shit in between, but who the fuck knows? Yeah, John Laurinaitis, piece of shit. Russo, I don't know. There's some things Russo says that I want to believe him. There's other things I've heard about Russo that he's a fucking slime bucket. It's just, it's fucking, if you weren't there, how the fuck do you know? And then that, like, who knows if the other people are lying? The woman. Who knows if she thought it was something that it wasn't, you know? Like, I wonder when it comes to that stuff where it's like the girl doesn't say there's a line she won't cross. Like, oh, it was all good up until here. But, I don't know. Lesnar's got Sable at home. I don't see him wanting that chick. I bet Sable's still bad to this day. If I had to fucking bet. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe fucking Lesnar is an animal too. Maybe fucking he has contractual shit with Vince to do fucked up shit. And he, you know, he does it to, who the fuck knows? Sorry, guys. His teeth are killing me. Yeah, that's part of it, yeah. But another part of it, Vince's wife left him a while ago. After they've been together a very long time. Kind of peculiar. And who knows, Vince might be so dubious he fucking made someone do something they didn't want to, or lied to someone saying that someone was cool with it and they weren't. I don't trust Vince McMahon as far as I can throw him. And another guy I kind of feel the same way about, not with that shit, but being a cheap fuck. Dana White got to stop paying these fucking fighters some money. It's not fair what some of these guys get paid for all the money the UFC makes. It's not fucking right. The UFC makes way too much fucking money for what? UFC makes too much money for fucking what they pay people. And it's fucked up too. Like years ago, things were even more different. Look at all the fucking steroids. And I'm sure he didn't force people to do steroids, but look at all the fucking steroids Vince made people. I'm sure, like, you don't get bigger. Or if you're not fucking, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there was a lot of that shit too. And ultimately, it's up to people. But nowadays, that shit wouldn't fly. If he ever went up to someone and said, you got to take these fucking steroids so you don't have a job nowadays, he'd go to fucking federal prison. So, he could also cut people because of that. He shouldn't be able to. Yeah, you know, it's tough to say. It's so tough to say. Even with the Diddy shit. And I don't think Diddy was a good guy either. But it's just, how the fuck do you know if you're not there? Steroids are fucking bad, dude. Bad. You can only take them for so fucking long. Steroids are fucking bad. You can only take them for so long. I have friends of mine that are monsters growing up. One of my friends, his family's like an Mr. Olympia weightlifter. Actually, two of my friends have family members that are distant. One's distant. One is a sister of a Mr. Olympia. And all them guys, they didn't start doing steroids till they were older, number one. Number two, back further you go, the steroids were fucking not as clean. And I'm not saying all steroids are clean. Then there's always a fucking question mark. But them guys back in the day, they're just trying to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's so crazy, chat. It's ruining fucking women's bodybuilding and women's wrestling. You look at some of the women wrestlers you don't see anymore. You don't see them because they fucking got rid of them before they got too swole. And if you look at some of the women's fucking bodybuilding, it's wild. Their voices sound like a 13 or a 12-year-old boy in junior high or middle school. Their voice is cracking. There's nothing feminine about them whatsoever. And they don't, like, they're shredded. They're just peeled. I'm not talking about them CrossFit girls. And maybe them CrossFit girls are taking a little bit of gear. But a lot of them, you can tell they're not. They're not shredded enough. They're not shredded enough to be on a ton of gear. And they don't have that voice crack. When you hear that voice crack and shit in a woman and she's fucking absolutely jacked, she's on roids, bro. I'll show you a bunch of videos. But it's getting bad with young men and young women. It's worse than before. These young men and young women aren't even trying to do as much as they can natural. They're just like, give me the gear. Some of them 16, 17. There's a kid right now, he's big. And he's big as fuck. He looks strong. I have no reason to think he's lifting fake weights. He's under 20 years old. He's in the hospital. Even Sam Sulek, he's like 23. Give yourself some fucking time. Build some fucking muscle. I know you want to be a fucking Mr. Olympia. I respect it. And I'm not totally against steroids, but I'm not really for them either. What up, Godfather? What up, Kenneth? Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm hot. It's starting to get hot here in New England. We got a little bit of a fucking heat wave coming. I'm not trying to show off my new physique. I'm just hot. I haven't lost that much weight. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there little by little. But yeah, steroids are a fucking sticky subject. Sticky subject. And they say it's even worse now. Supposedly getting gear. It's supposedly even worse. I've looked into it a little bit just because I know we're going to talk about the issue since I've been losing weight. There's some shit out there now that's fucking supposedly is fucking terrible. And it's not even pharmaceutical grade. I watch some of the older bodybuilders talk about like there's a popular one now. I think it's called Tren, Tren, Tren. One of the biggest bodybuilders back in the day, that's a bad motherfucker, said Tren is like the crack of steroids. It fucks with your breathing. It gives you a cough. Worse than a cigarette smoker. Makes me fucking wonder. And I'm not trying to use steroids at this point in my life. Unless my testosterone doesn't come back, then I would consider it. But my testosterone is firing back like a motherfucker. My doctor was right about everything. I totally burnt out. That's why I tell you guys, take care of yourselves. Do not burn yourselves out working some fucking job where they don't care about you like I did. It's my biggest regret over the last 5 years was killing myself for the Postal Service. My biggest regret. I bet if I didn't take that job, I would still be with Jen. I fucking guarantee it. That job took so much out of me. The stress of it, the labor, the bullshit that came with the fucking mental bullshit, dealing with asshole supervisors and working fucking major hours, and you can't say no to it. I'm so glad I don't deal with that shit no more. I see my mail carriers all the time. They look fucking, every year they look 5 years older. I see my mail carrier today. He's like, you made the right decision. I go, I know I did. They rope you in with some bullshit half-ass pension and make you a part of a union that does nothing for you and make you think you got a fucking future. Which, if you're 20 years old and doing it, it's a little different. But even then, the amount of time you're going to give up, the amount of time of your life you're going to give up, it is not worth it. Me, my stepkids, and my ex-girl were like fucking, our fucking relationship was phenomenal. The further I got into that job, the worse it got. I don't fucking miss it, and I don't give a fuck. I will never fucking kill myself like that ever again. Yeah, Godfather, I'm looking into doing the same thing too. Second shift, no one around, do my job, tell me what my quarter is, leave me the fuck alone. Well, you can tell I lost a little weight. I still got titties, but what are you going to do? For real, Jet. For real. For real. Yeah, because you can't say no to the overtime. Can't say no to it. If nobody shows up for work that day and they don't have enough new people that they can like slap everything together and everyone does a little bit of a part of a route, that whole place stays, whether you like it or not, unless you have a doctor's note. And then when you have a doctor's note, they treat you like shit. They fuck with you if you're a minute late. So, like, at least in my experience, that's why I didn't go back. That's why I knew it was over. Once my doctor tried to put like restrictions on me, they started fucking with me even more. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not playing this game. Nope. You think they'd have a little sympathy since they ran you to fucking death, but they don't. And I was also 40-something years old doing it. It's not like I was 20 starting out. I wasn't quite 40. I shouldn't say 40. I was 37, almost 37 when I started. So, but still, it just, every weekend I wasn't home. Every fucking day I wasn't home. And then they call me in the morning and try and tell me not to come into work. Because they could do that at the beginning. They can make you work one day or 360 days a year. It's one or the other. You have no fucking say for your at least two first years there. Yeah. Not the way to live. Forcing people to come fucking 40 miles away during a fucking blizzard, then send you 50 miles away. When you first started the postal service, they can send you 50 miles away from your home base or from where you live. My commute to work was 35 miles every day, one way. But that also meant they could send me 50 miles anywhere from my home office to where I live, which makes it like 100 and something miles technically. It is just fucking fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the harder you work, the shittier they treat you. They don't treat the guys that work hard good. They treat the pieces of shit like gold because of circumstances I won't speak about. I used to watch this fucking dude, with this black dude, fucking be like, go ahead, keep it up, I'll sue you. I watched a couple Spanish girls do it. I watched a couple white girls do it. And they would fucking feed into it. Gay people get away with it. All the guys that were solid and fucking, they treat like shit no matter what color you were. But the other shit, they'd fuck with people. Yeah, and you know what's fucked up too, Godfather? Postal Service is over 2 years and 3 months without a contract for mail carriers. The fucking union, what are you doing? When they come to the contract ratification, they got to pay me back pay for the year and a half I was still there. They got to mail me it. I just finally got a check, and I got like 3 or 4 more coming for them fucking not paying me overtime. I just got a check for $1,200 in the mail like 2 days ago, and they owe me 3 more for fucking with my overtime, not paying me what I was supposed to. Why am I just getting it now? That's why they fucking play games like a motherfucker. I know guys that are retired still waiting for fucking money they own. It's fucking terrible. Guy don't even work there no more. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's always been that way. It's not because of Trump. It's not because of Trump. It's always been that fucking way. It's because the Postal Service is a fucking joke. It hasn't always been that way. But back in the day, it was much better. Now you got all the Amazon packages. Fucking, you get packages from everything, man. Sometimes I'd have 200 packages a day, plus my mail. And you can't carry every package while you're carrying everything. Some of them are fucking 50 to 100 pounds. It's fucking nuts. And then you got or you get the flyers that go out for your local, the plums that go out for local businesses and advertisement. Usually you can never do all of them in one day. They give you at least 2 to 3 days to do them all. And then fucking those days are usually long. And then they go, oh, what's taking you so long? I don't know. I got 200 packages, fucking 3,000 letters, plums, and then all the magazines and advertisements and catalogs. Plus whatever other advertisement they have you carry a couple times a week. It's the worst fucking job you could ever imagine. If you have a tough route. And most of the routes are tough. Most of the routes are tough. Especially on the East Coast. A lot of them, you got to fucking walk if it's in a neighborhood. If it's not in a neighborhood, it's in a big fucking apartment complex. And the apartment complex demands that you take the fucking packages right up to their door. You got to carry around 90 pounds of keys. It's just a fucking nightmare. You get treated like shit. You got to worry about dogs. You got to worry about assholes fucking robbing you. Fuck that. I'm so glad I don't deal with that shit no more. I wish I stopped it earlier. I think if I didn't ever take that fucking job, my life would be much different. Much different. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You live and you learn. Well, that's about it. Weight loss is going good. I know it don't look like it, but it is. Just gonna keep grinding, keep going. I gotta go take care of my mom in a few minutes. And I'm gonna get to bed. I'll give it another minute or two, see if anyone comes in here that might have had questions about losing weight and whatnot. Yeah, Godfather, you got lucky. You got lucky. You're going to just barely beat out the computers, it sounds like. Or they're going to have to find someone to run a computer. But you're probably going to dodge it, which is good for you. I love when the working man does good. I can't even hate. I think that's awesome. Whenever the working man gets over, or whenever anyone gets over on the man, I'm all for it. Usually. As long as it's not doing something shady, I'm cool with it. Something morally wrong. I'm cool with it. But yeah, weight loss is going good. I know it doesn't look like much. Give me some more time. All right, Jet, be good, baby. Hope you get a good review. Peace. I'm going to bounce in a few minutes if no one has any questions about weight loss on my journey. Still grinding, still doing great. But I got to go medicate my mom and make sure she's comfortable for a few hours and try and get some sleep myself. She had a major back surgery. Major. But if you're trying to lose weight, check out my videos. Come back to the live some other time. We can speak about what's been working for me. If you want some input on trying to do it yourself, I'm more than happy to tell you what I've been doing. But I think I'm going to call it a night. You guys have a good week. I'll be having a weigh-in another day or two. Catch you guys soon. Peace.